Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back again. I'm going to do another challenge today. It is number 7 on the Scrap Squad Scrap Lift group. And it is by Kathleen Grahlmuller from the Hip Kit Club. And basically I need to cut out 16 2x2 squares. So I was going to use all my fabulous scraps that I've been using. So obviously I don't want that piece. I don't even know if this is 2x2. That is just 2x2. And none of them can be the same. That one's not 2x2. And then I'll end up with pieces like this that I'm going to recycle because I'm not feeling like I can use that for anything. So that's 2. That one's not 2x2. This one, not 2x2. And you're probably sick of me saying 2x2. This I will keep because I could potentially use that in a scrap layout, which is kind of what I've been on because I've got so many right now. It's insane. Because I just kept wanting to use like new paper, and I didn't follow my rule of trying to use oops, sorry, hit the camera. Of trying to use the whole, like, as much as I could before I cut into a new one. I need to be counting people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A lot of pink. 14. 15. And 16. Come on. I can see it. If that's so. Alright, so I don't have to worry about counting because I've already got it counted out. Alright. And I believe that is, yeah. So as promised, I'm going to try to get out more than 2x2 layouts. 2x2. Okay, back up. Get out more than one layout a day. I did falter in my grand scheme of things. But I took time to be with my family and enjoy the quarantine. Because I haven't left my house in days, people. I am working from home, so that is requiring me to stay at home. And my company is considered essential manufacturing. We are a chemical company, and the Homeland Security has deemed it to be essential. I know that doesn't seem like it, but we do make stuff for generators and power plants and things that, well, I don't know about you, but I kind of find that those things are essential. But not all personnel is essential, see. So, I'm going to make sure that's 2. So I can work from home. I don't have to commute in. Right now we have one person left in our department, and they're trying to figure out how to get her home. But we also have stuff that, we need to be there to get paperwork and stuff, and they don't necessarily want a whole bunch of copies and scanned documents flying around, so it is what it is. But until that, I'm the backup on the going in. So if for some reason she cannot make it in, which right now, you're not allowed any vacation time. Which I'm kind of like, what if I want a break? What if I just want to not work today? That was God saying, you will work today, Rebecca. I don't mean that like, I just, because right now, people, all you fake sticker color inners, it's not the time to act like you're sick to stay home from work. Because let me tell you what, if we call off, it has to be approved, and then we probably most likely will have to have a doctor's statement to come back to work. So I'm already home. I don't need to stay home from work. I was making a joke. But anyway, they have asked, since we're quarantined on lockdown, I mean, I go anywhere because they're trying to minimize it anyway, right? So, which I'm like, where am I going to go? I can't go anywhere. I live in Illinois and it's on lockdown. Like, for real. Which some other states have just now started to follow suit, but Illinois is actually, for those of you who don't know, considered a hotspot during the epidemic, thanks to Chicago. True story. All right. I have all my little 2x2 squares. All right. So I stepped away for a minute and I did the stitching with my sewing machine. Just around the edge. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the diamond pattern. So these are the squares that I cut up, and this was the background that I chose. It's just from a Michaels paper pad. I kind of lined them up, so it's going to kind of look... I did play around with the color. So we'll see if we can get these all on here in the way that is pleasing to the eye. And then I'm going to have to adjust. I hope you guys can hear me okay. And I did get my picture and I trimmed it down, and it's gonna go kind of like over here. So we're gonna rough guess it. And just kind of I'm gonna do the bottom layer first. And these are just 2x2 squares, and I'm just gonna put them to what looks to be straight to me. Hope it turns out straight. Oh, come on. And some of these are just some really flimsy paper pack papers, and some are cardstock. It was just some scraps that I had, like I said. All right, so now I'm going to stick this outside, the second pattern down on the outside. And just a hint of being able to see that. And I am going in different directions, down, and then all of those are going to be over. So now in the sketch, she didn't use double on each, but I cut 16 squares, so I am going to be using double on each. All right, and so now let's get this one on. And then this center one, kind of get it in there, and then I'm gonna put just kind of making different, you know, patterns and shapes, and or not shapes, but just different I'm not having them all go the same way for a little bit of interest, I guess you could say. All right, so I have this picture. I'm going to do some backing on it. And I'm just going to tear it. So let me tell you, the stitching took a little bit longer than I would have liked because I ran out of thread in the bobbin. Actually, my needle came off first, or my thread came out. I don't know what happened, and then the bobbin was empty. So I finally got that all done. So I had like 3 different pieces that was like just holes punched in. I'm gonna use this cute little home piece here. Because we're at home. And outside it was, I guess it was getting to be fall because I do have fall decorations up on the doors. I noticed, but I trimmed that off. But we were sitting seeing him a Halloween it, but we were just sitting outside. He was getting ready to work on his truck, and B wanted to help him. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there. Maybe pop that up on some fun foam. I have all these little makeshift pieces that we can just get on here for my heart. I'm gonna run it kind of like that, which is where she had it in the sketch. All right, and we'll take a break because I got to get out some embellishments. All right, I got my embellishments. Just went through my kit over there and just picked some out. So look at all the. And since I've got so much other stuff going on, I don't have it separated like I normally do, and I don't like that. I want it separated, so trying to leave off a little of the hardware in there. Just gonna spread this out. Okay, so I know I'm gonna use this as my little journaling spot because there's really not a lot to journal in this, and I'm gonna put this right here. In the sketch, this square was used as the journaling, but I didn't do that. And I'm gonna put this over here. It's just a cute little thing that says fab. My fiance told me the other night, he was like, "You say fabulous so much that I started saying it." I think he's using that as an excuse. Little Vicki Boutin. Stickers. Got a lot of black and white going on here. This is Illustrated Faith. Put the year up there. Then I grabbed a whole bunch of the fruit from a Simple Stories. I believe Oh Happy Day was the collection. I'm going to use all the fruit on here because they were acting like some fruits. All right, I'm just gonna make a couple little clusters. I know fruit really has nothing to do with the situation at hand here, but do my layouts really ever make sense? Yes, sometimes. But sometimes I really just want to use products. And that's what we're doing. Just going to use some product. Let's get some cute little clusters going. Little embellishments on these guys. This is a sticker, and I really don't know where it came from, but this is the sticker again. I don't know where it came from, but we got it, so. And I'll take this little heart, put that up there. Pop this up on some fun foam. Stick a little heart down here. Black and white flowers, just gonna tuck it in. Get another little heart, so we got a heart and gold, a heart and gold, and a heart and kind of gold. Put that one there. With this cute sticker on top. We'll live happy. So like every square has a little bit of something. Not really digging that. Not really digging that either. Save that for another day. And it's some little woodland creatures, so we're just gonna stick one of these guys in each square. I really don't like that thing, but I've used it now, so we're good. I've been trying to use arrows. Just get some of those paper clips used up. I have so many of them, and I find them really hard to use on layouts. And I had some other stuff pulled, but I think I'm going to use those in a different layout. So I'm going to use some blue, little gems. And then we'll use some of the yellow. This is like a multicolor pack from the dollar store. And I got these stuck all over myself. And grab purple. And that's it. That's my layout. So thumbs up if you like the video. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below. And I will catch you back in a couple hours for some more crafty fun goodness. Thanks. Bye.